Welcome to Season 5 of My Wife the Dietitian, a fun, evidence-based weekly podcast about nutrition and healthy living. On today's show, we're talking about Mr. Noodles and all those other just add water pre-packaged, ready-to-go kind of meals. They're cheap, but are they worth it? Stay tuned to find out. Enjoying the show? You can help others find it and enjoy it too by giving us a 5-star rating or review. If you feel like reaching out to us with a question or comment, you can send us an email at mywifetherd@gmail.com. And don't forget to visit our website at mywifethedietitian.com, as well as our social media pages. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Enjoy the show. Welcome to My Wife the Dietitian. Hello, Sandra.
Hey, Rob.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks.
Good. There's a question from a listener.
Again.
Yes, it's great. I
Like
love
weekly
them.
now. That's awesome.
Know. It's a
Thank
good one.
you.
It's a really good one because I think people know that this food is not very good, but it is cheap. And a lot of people have them, especially starving students and people on low income. And the question is, why are Mr. Noodles so bad for you?
Mr. Noodles. I thought you were going to say like Katie or one of those.
Yeah, we did do an episode on mac and cheese and Katie.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, why are Mr. Noodles so bad for you? My son is a starving student, and Mr. Noodles are one of his staples because they are so cheap.
So here's a question I'll add to that. And this kind of goes for any of these kind of packaged dinners where you're adding the little flavor packet, because I think a lot of them are high in sodium, and that's probably what's all in the flavor packet. So is it the noodles that are bad, or is it like if you just ate Mr. Noodles or Kraft Dinner or whatever without adding the little powdery packet of flavor? I wonder if it would be as bad. Probably not nearly the same. I mean, it's just noodles then, but I wonder if that's where the unhealthy bits are.
I think it's more than that.
Okay. Well, let's get into it.
It's
We'll break it
something,
down.
it's like food that fills you up, but it's not giving you much nutrition. And it's actually giving you really high amount of sodium. It's like refined carbs that make your blood sugar spike, and then you're going to be hungry later. But it's kind of like, it feels like you're filling up with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you aren't going to have a salad, or you're not going to have the healthier foods.
That's
if
true.
you're having the Mr. Noodles. And if you got it in your cupboard, you're going to probably eat it. I just talked to a patient that, goes to Costco, gets the caseload kind of thing, like
Yeah, you can get boxes like we saw them today when we were out.
Yeah.
You buy it by the caseload.
That's right. Like, a whole bunch at a time that you buy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Case lot sale, is that what it's called?
Sometimes, yeah, they have those big amounts. Case lot.
Yeah. So,
I will say I've eaten Mr. Noodles and I did like it. I understand the appeal.
you did or you didn't like it?
No, I did like it.
You did like it,
This
yeah.
was years ago, and probably when I was a student, Mr. Noodles or some form of that kind of food
me
has
too. I've had
been
them.
around forever. But
Yeah.
I mean, the texture and they're like long, like thin, like thinner than spaghetti. They're tiny, tiny little noodles, and just the way they all clump together, I just liked the way they felt when I was eating them. That was part of it. The flavor, obviously, it's a bunch of salty flavors, so that's going to make it taste good.
More than that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's all sorts of crazy stuff in it, but I get it. And they're cheap and they're fast. Like you heat up the water. You can probably stick it in a bowl of water in the microwave and it's ready in like a minute. So yeah, you're coming home from the bar at night. You want some cheap, easy food. Throw the Mr. Noodles in. Bing, bang, boom.
Really not good, though.
Yeah.
Really not good.
You feel nasty the next day. You think it's from being out at the bar, but really it's from the Mr. Noodles.
Well, I don't know about that, but You're probably going to have bloating, like water retention because of the amount of sodium. Like we do when we do the grocery tours with the students. I take them through the local grocery store and we look at labels, and we're looking at in one part of the grocery tour, we do look at soups, and we do look at the Mr. Noodles, or like, it doesn't have to be that brand. It can be a lot of the different kind of ready to eat, the bowl that you just put the water in.
Yeah, yeah. You heat the water in your kettle and add it to the bowl. You peel the lid back or whatever. But those kind of like ready to eat, just add water kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. And do you know how much sodium? Do you remember what we talked about? We're going to link some episodes in the show notes about sodium and reading labels. But do you remember in terms of the percentage of DV, percentage of daily value that a food would have in terms of sodium?
If it's well, 15%
Yes.
is kind of like the red light, you called it, right? Like anything more than 15% is like
Good memory.
a no.
Yeah.
And 10 to 15 is still like try to avoid it. And then anything under, I don't know, is it under 5 that you kind of want to steer towards, or 5 to 10, something like that? Anything under 10 kind of?
Yeah, like green light is under 5.
Right.
Yellow light is like 5 to 15, and then 15 over is red light.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So the bowl noodles, which is a different brand but similar, and they have like spicy chicken flavor. So it's not like real chicken.
No, it's not real chicken.
I'm just looking at it's like, okay, first ingredient, like that's the other thing. Read the ingredients because that gives you a lot of information. So the nutrition facts helps you look at like how much sodium, protein, calories, sugar, like all that kind of stuff. But the actual ingredients, that's pretty important because that's what you're putting in your body, right? So the ingredients, remember the first ingredient after the word ingredients is what it's mostly made out of.
Right. It goes in order of the most quantity wise.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So enriched wheat flour is number 1 ingredient. Second ingredient.
So that means white flour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Palm oil.
Which is no good.
Potato starch. Modified potato starch. Salt. Sugars. Maltodextrin. Sugar, dextrose, corn syrup. Hydrolyzed soy protein. Textured soy protein. Defatted soy flour. Hydrolyzed soy protein. Dextrose, It's like done in a lab, right?
No doubt.
Dried carrots, yeast extract, garlic, red chili peppers, freeze-dried corn, soybean paste, parsley flakes, potassium carbonate, onion, natural flavors, coconut, black pepper, beef bone extract, chicken broth, yellow corn flour, modified cornstarch, defatted soy protein, disodium guanylate, disodium inosinate, rice flour, artificial flavors, sodium carbonate, turmeric, gum arabic.
Wow.
Chicken bone extract, sodium phosphates, modified tapioca starch, radish extract, mushroom extract, tocopherols, which is the antioxidant. It's a vitamin E, malic acid, beef fat, beef extract, vegetable mixtures, corn syrup, onion, cabbage, spinach, pumpkin, carrot, tomato paste, chicken fat, disodium succinate, soy lecithin, and riboflavin.
Holy moly. This is as long as my arm.
Yep. And then manufactured in a facility that also processes milk, eggs, tree nuts, peanuts, mustard, fish, crustaceans, and mollusks, sesame. Just the allergy warning there, I guess. But yeah, holy, it's
that's why people don't want to read the label, because if they read the label, they wouldn't want to eat it anymore.
Yes,
you're ruining my Mr. Noodles for me.
Sorry, sodium on the nutrition facts. So one bowl has. I want you to guess how much percent daily value of salt, like the sodium.
Oh, in the Mr. like in the whatever brand or whatever you're talking about.
Yeah, this one is bowl noodles.
35% or something.
65%.
Whoa.
Yeah, 1,500 milligrams.
Holy moly.
Yeah, 1,500 milligrams. It could be your full daily value if you're on a low sodium diet. Definitely.
Wow.
I think 2,300 milligrams is the recommended, that you want to kind of be under that. And with this one, it's a bowl. Everything's in it, and you pour the water in it. So you can't
take the seasoning packet out.
That's right. Because some of them, you can just add half the seasoning pack.
Yeah.
But the ones that are, so ready to eat that, so you cannot modify how much salt.
Right.
I guess if you put a potato in there, it mops up some of the salt. Remember we talked about that on our potato episode?
Yeah.
How if you have oversalted your soup, you can add a raw potato and it'll suck up the sodium.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. So, I mean,
and then
you could do that.
And then you take the potato out.
Yes. Yeah. And then you don't eat the potato because it's raw, for one thing.
Really salty.
Exactly. So my son is a starving student, and Mr. Noodles are so cheap. They're one of his staples. So they're extremely high in sodium. They lack, they don't give you an adequate, like if that's your meal, you are not getting enough protein.
No.
At all. Remember we talk about like protein to be like the size of the palm of your hand kind of thing. You probably, for your meal, depending on who you are, your body size, your activity level, what is happening in your life, like if you're fighting infection, if you have any wounds, or if you're, if you're sick, or if your immune system's low, or, there's lots of reasons that your protein, you might need more protein or less.
Right.
And you probably, for a starving student, young guy, probably needs like 30 grams of protein per meal, like 25 to 30 grams. So,
for sure.
Mr. Noodles is not going to give you that. There's 8 grams, it says. But, I mean, that's even...
But from what?
I know. We went through the ingredients.
Protein.
Yeah.
At all. I mean, it might be some sort of version of protein, but it's not going to be a good quality protein source.
Yeah, it's, I guess, from the chicken broth and beef bone extract. And it actually, with these rice noodles, Mr. Noodles, the bowl noodles, those types of products, they now have that little, in Canada, January 1st, 2026, they have a new label on the front. And it's that little, it looks like a magnifying glass. And it's basically says high in sodium. So I think it's anything over 15% of your daily value is going to have that kind of warning label. So hopefully people notice those, because it's kind of another way to alert the public that watch your labels. And we haven't even talked about the preservatives that are in them.
No, or the noodles themselves. A lot of times they're like deep fried or pre-cooked or something, and they're loaded with fat as well. Like the fat content in a lot of these kind of foods is off the charts too.
Yeah.
Like
no, exactly.
Both of which add to the flavor, right?
Yeah, there's like 6 grams of saturated fat, 30% of your daily value. Already that's so not good. And it's low in fiber. Like you're not really getting. We want whole grains. Like instead of using refined grains, we want to try to aim for whole grains. So if you're going to have soup, it'd be good to have barley in the soup, or it'd be nice to have lentils. Lentils are a great addition to soup, or other grains like millet or farro. We've tried all those different ones in our soups.
Lots of good things out there.
I know it's not quick. It's not like, I mean, that's the thing. I know people are so busy and they're overscheduled and they don't have time to cook. Maybe they don't know how to cook. It's like, I think going to the grocery store, buying ingredients and then letting them like sit and rot in your fridge is not economical. It's not, useful or practical. I understand the challenges, but the thing is, there's also preservatives that are in these types of foods that can be possibly harmful. Like there's one called TBHQ, and it's tertiary butyl hydroquinone. And it's an additive to preserve processed foods. It's an antioxidant, but not like the natural antioxidants that are in fruits and vegetables. But its purpose, the TBHQ, is to extend shelf life. And a lot of times it's used in fats, vegetable oils, or like, so you find them in snack crackers, in the noodles, frozen fish products. It's found in
Okay.
that a lot. And like the noodly products, frozen, so fast and frozen foods.
Mm-hmm.
And what it does, it prevents the fats from going rancid
Right.
and protects the food with iron from discoloration. And it's used in conjunction with other additives. But the Center for Science in the Public Interest, which I think we've talked about in the past before. I used to get that magazine, like Nutrition Action magazine, like
Oh, yeah.
20 years ago.
Right.
And it was such a handy, like, they had tables of all the different brands, and they'd have like listing of all the ingredients and what to look for. And it was just such a great resource. But they do so much work around the food supply and advocacy to improve the food safety and the health of our food for the public.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, they showed that this TBHQ preservatives can increase the incidence of tumor in rats, can cause vision disturbances, liver enlargement, neurotoxic effects, and in lab rats, convulsions and paralysis. It's used in foods in a small amount, but it's also used in paints, varnish, and skincare products.
Mm.
Just so people know. And if parents have kids that have ADHD and they might be following a certain diet, it would be like avoid the TBHQ preservative.
Oh, is that right? Because it
Yeah,
triggers those certain.
it could exacerbate or make
I
the
see.
ADHD worse because it has some neurotoxic effects.
Mm.
And they've also shown that the average American are taking in 90% of the acceptable daily intake of this TBHQ. So meaning that it's already, a lot of people are already almost at their limit of what they should be eating with this. And
Because it's in so many different foods and we're not realizing.
exactly.
We assume it's safe because it's
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the shelf, right?
So I really encourage people to read labels. It's really important. Just so you know what you're putting in your body, because
Mm-hmm.
it's like we have to be our own advocate, especially with the way our food supply is. There's just so many more products. We've talked about this before. I think we did an episode on ultra processed foods and how to reduce your intake of them. Well, these types of noodle soups are definitely, in my mind, considered ultra processed foods. Like they are not a good meal. If you have one once in a while, probably not a big deal. But if you're getting the case lot and you have them in your home and your kids are eating them regularly, or you're a starving student and this is your meal, like this is how you are feeding yourself, it's not good. It's
No.
not good, And I work with people all the time. I work with patients, I work with clients, like in different realms. I work at a cancer clinic locally. I know that it's hard for people to afford food, and the Mr. Noodles and these noodle bowls are convenient and cheap. I get it.
But they're convenient. Well, they're cheap for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and I do help people from where they're at. So, we'll try to brainstorm, can you add some frozen peas? Like add a little bit of your own vegetable into it, and maybe add some chicken. Like if you have chicken, one person recently said he puts an egg in it, like an egg drop soup with the
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Noodles. So that helps a little bit. So there's like little ways you can tweak it to improve the nutrition. But I really recommend that if you can try to start to, you know, make your own soup. It's really not that difficult. It seems like a lot of work and it seems overwhelming if you've never done it before, but it's worthwhile. Like it could be a goal to try to just, try to make one soup a month, maybe a lentil soup or chicken noodle or whatever.
Let's do that on Wednesday. We'll do an episode on how to make soup on Nutrition Nuggets. We'll
Okay.
just walk through the basics
Yeah.
and then talk about some different modifications you can do. But Sandra's a master. She's up.
Master.
You are. You impress me because you're up early. You've always been up early, but by the time I get up, which is still fairly early, she's made bread. She's made some soup, which we'll eat for the next 3 days. The kitchen is like smells amazing, and it's only like 6 a.m. But the soup, we've got an Instant Pot, which helps, but
Totally.
you don't necessarily need that.
No.
But it's just a matter of having the right ingredients on hand and sort of knowing what to do with them. So this Thursday, our new Nutrition Nuggets Day, we will walk you through how to make soup, stew, any kind of thing in a pot that can feed you and be healthy. And if you're a starving student, this is the way to go. It's way more economical, way more healthy. And it's kind of like meal prepping for the whole week in one go.
Yeah.
So you just have jars of this stuff on hand, and it's the same sort of thing as a Mr. Noodles. This is heat and serve, but you're getting way more nutritional value from it.
Totally. Yeah. Yeah. And actually, we're starting like just today. I just took a frozen chicken, like a full chicken. That's just, you get them in the grocery store. That's, it's not like barbecued already. Doesn't have any sauce. It's just raw. And then
it's in like the chicken section.
Yeah.
Where all the meat.
Yeah. And if you get the whole one, then you're getting the bones, you're getting like all the meat. So we just use it in the Instant Pot. And then from there, so we're just it's Sunday right now. We're just starting with a chicken. We're going to have chicken with vegetables and potatoes and probably homemade bread, for dinner. And then use that meat for a day or two, and then use the bones for the chicken broth. So yeah, we'll talk about that on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's a whole cycle, and it's great. And we've always got something.
Such a good source of collagen, which is so good for your skin.
The bone broth, yeah.
Yeah, our body is like a lot of collagen. I think it's like 80 to 90% collagen. Like all your blood vessels. It's not just your skin and hair and nails. It's, if you didn't have collagen, you'd be like that skeleton in the
science class.
Yeah, science class. Yeah, like the collagen helps everything. Like it's like a glove. It keeps everything packaged
together. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're constantly renewing our cells, and we need to make sure we're getting the nutrition to help everything work, including enough protein and collagen to help with our overall health.
There you go. Yeah.
So interesting. Anyways, Mr. Noodles, or the noodle bowls.
The noodly noodle bowls
are not going to help keep your immune system strong, help with your lean mass in terms of your body's operational functions. I just think it's like not a good staple.
It's basically an entire aisle of the grocery store, and all of that kind of stuff is on that aisle. So just like find a different aisle.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing on that aisle.
That's a good suggestion.
I go down that. Like in our grocery store, the beans and all the canned food is on the one side. So that stuff's good. The other side of the aisle is all the Mr. Noodles and the prepackaged, quick dinners and the soups and all that. And it's just like, there's nothing on this aisle that I want on that side anyway. Because it's just, yeah.
And I've seen people like, we'll put them in the Goodwill box, like to give to whatever. But even that is like, and then family fight. No, I want to keep those. I like those. It's like, just don't even buy them. Like, I wish they weren't even available. Like, it's not good food, and it's too easy. Like, it's cheap and easy but so not quality.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
Our ancestors would be like
What
rolling
the heck
over
are you eating?
like, what is that food product?
No doubt.
Yeah.
Maybe
it's made in a factory.
We should do another episode on label reading too. We haven't done that in 4 years now. Just
Good
little
point.
refresher. So
Yeah.
maybe some people haven't seen that. That was episode 9. I think we did like 4 or 5 years ago. So
yeah, we'll link that in the show notes.
yeah, but we could do another one just as a refresher.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, we got lots of things to get caught up on with everyone. Lots of promises we're making here. So yeah, so be sure to check back for those. And also check out our website. We've got lots of great information there as well. It's mywifethedietitian.com. You can join our weekly newsletter as well. That's another great source of information that comes out once a week. It's free to join. You can find a link for that on the website. And you can also find us on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And if you've got questions for us, like our listeners have been sending regularly to us, you can reach us through our email. It's mywifetherd@gmail.com. We love hearing your questions and your ideas and your comments and any feedback you've got for us. You can rate and review the show. That's another great way to sort of give us some feedback on how we're doing here and share your thoughts. And if you're liking the show, I bet your friends would too. So be sure to share with them. And that is it for today. We'll be back on Thursday with our how to make soup, how to stay healthy eating your own soup. So be sure to tune in for that. In the meantime, have a fantastic week. Thanks for joining us today on My Wife the Dietitian. If you like what you heard, don't be shy. Leave us a comment or review and be sure to share our podcast with your friends. If you'd like to hear more, hit that subscribe button. You can also follow us on our social media pages for updates, episode trailers, and other odds and ends. For more info and links on what we discussed on today's episode, check the show notes. We'll be back next week with another informative and fun-filled episode.